Hello everybody. We are here near my house. I walked just along a trail by the river. We are at the Henry Cowell Redwoods State Park to learn about this tree. I see people from all over the world who have come to this park to be near these redwoods. I was just showing you how tall this one is. These are called coast redwoods, and they are the tallest living thing on earth. They are also really famous and amazing. This shows a cross section. After this tree died, before my mom was born, way back in the 1930s, they cut a slice straight across the trunk. And these trees are really amazing for how long they live. This tree, they know by counting the rings, lived to be almost 2,000 years old. They have a spot right here. And the tree had already lived a while. It says the birth of Jesus. Modern calendar begins. So a lot of amazing things happened in the world while this tree was growing, and it fell down. So when some of these giant trees in this redwood loop were born 2,000 years ago, there were no cars, there were no stores, there were no computers, and the Ohlone Native Americans lived here. We're looking at something, it's a clover, you'll recognize clover. This is called redwood sorrel, and it's one of just a few plants that tends to live with these giant coast redwoods. I'm going to walk you up to this huge tree at the park entrance. It's really big across, and I can't measure myself while I'm taking the video, but I think this, where these 1, 2, 3 giant, maybe sister trees are, in front of them, there used to be a huge mama tree. That's another special thing about these trees. They do start by seed, but they also grow connected to each other underground through their roots. And when one dies, the little ones all around it grow around, and you'll find rings. If you go to the Forest of Nicean Marks, you will see some of those big circles of trees with an empty part in the middle, or an old tree in the middle. Here is more of the redwood sorrel, and here's a fern that I love, I forget the name, but the fern that's most famous for growing under the redwoods with the redwood sorrel is this one. It's called a sword fern, and these fronds grow up really strong and tall. I'll show you more in a minute.